I've got a bit of a hankering for redstone today. It's been a long time since we've done a redstone project, and I think we need an entrance, a better entrance for the dolphin tunnel, a faster one. So, we're going to be making a secret door, because I don't really want to have like a very obvious drop chute. And I really have been wanting to make like a pufferfish door for a long time. I've never made one. I technically don't know how to make one, although I kind of understand the mechanics. Actually, wait, most of what we need is probably going to be in the redstone shulker box. So, somewhere in the front here, we can hide a door. Maybe there, potentially by where this cat is. Oh, this cat is here, by the way, for creeper protection. I kept getting creepers dropping down on top of me. They would like spawn up there, walk down here, and then just pop down, boom, blow everything up. I put the cat here, hasn't happened since. But if we want a secret door, we may need to move the cat somewhere here. So let me just demonstrate what in the world I'm talking about with this pufferfish thing. It's a really cool mechanic, I think. And it would be awesome to use it somewhere. Oh, does this put the pufferfish out first or the water? Both. Gotcha. That hurt a little bit. So, cool thing about pufferfish is they puff up. It's a defense mechanism in real life and in the game. So you notice how when he was down, like depuffed, notice how he was in the water a little bit? I was standing here waiting for him to depuff and he's actually not. We may need to put him deeper into the wall than I anticipated. I thought it was going to be like, we stand there, he's behind the wall there, but we might actually need to be a little further away. But basically, when he depuffs, he's underneath the water. And then when he puffs all the way up, he's above the water. And in fact, he's high enough up that he can tripwire. Which, of course, we don't have any of. That's okay. We need... string. Probably not that much, but some anyway. I think we have the stuff for tripwires in here. Yep. Now another thing I'm not totally sure about is like, how do you prevent him from getting out? Also, it's been so long since I've used tripwires, I don't even... Well, I guess he won't leave the water actually, so maybe he doesn't try and get out, and that's all you need. So anyway, we put the tripwires there. It's tripped right now. Here, let's get something obvious. Pretty cool. Get close. Ta-da! Yeah, something that I'm noticing is he has multiple stages of puffing. He has like a sort of a mid-tier stage, and then he has like the full-on thing that trips the tripwire, which is interesting. Oh, you know what? It must have been a line of sight thing. Because now we're like way close to him and he's not doing anything. So now that you kind of know what I'm talking about with the pufferfish, let's pull back for a minute and look at the big picture. So the idea is to have it as an entrance for the dolphin tunnel, and we're trying to beat this speed currently. Maybe a little faster than that. So we want the... whatever door we make, we want that light to turn on fast. And as you can see, it's not. So what we could try is to see if we can maybe get the pufferfish to be floating up higher somehow. Basically, we need something that's taller than a half slab that can be waterlogged. Oh. Do you think this would be tall enough? He might be able to fall down on the short ones. No? Wait a second. Here, let's take a look. An F3. So, 62.43750. Theoretically, we would want it to be taller this is. 62.5 exactly. Okay, so then sea pickles won't work. But we have a number to look for, so that's something. I don't know why I'm looking in the water. Like, I'm expecting there to be like some waterlogged block that's taller than a half slab. I guess I'm just hoping it triggers an idea. Oh, speaking of triggering an idea. Okay, now we're falling off the rails here. But I learned how to grow mangrove trees without like having roots everywhere, and it's so easy. Yeah, we're fully going off the rails for this because I need to update my tree farm with it anyway. So might as well show you. Let you in on the secret. So what we need is one of these things. And then all we gotta do is dig a pit of about 7 blocks. You can go more than that, but 7 seems to be a pretty good number. We're gonna try this one. I don't know how wide it goes. So we'll dig, because this is raised 1 block, we'll actually dig 8 blocks. 8. Put a dirt block. Put the mangrove tree. And believe it or not, it'll actually grow on its own without bone meal. Ouch. So we could set a couple of those up and then just leave them to do their thing throughout the episode. Maybe we can check after the redstone project is done. Okay, so really quickly, I just set up 3 here to be the pit trees, as I'm kind of calling them now. Because you pretty much just make a pit and then they grow. So there's like a little walkway down here so I can get to all of them. And yeah, now we can actually get mangrove trees or mangrove wood without the roots, which is wonderful. That would be the Enderman flytrap working. I suppose by now you've probably noticed that we're not in our usual 30 frames a second. We're actually in like, here, I'm gonna swing the camera around. We're in 60 frames a second. I probably could have switched over to this a long time ago and I just haven't. So yeah, let me know if you like it. But yeah, we're looking for things we can waterlog that are ideally more than half a block tall. I have so much junk in my inventory. So fence gates, chest, and then stone cutter. I believe this is just barely taller than a slab. These other ones are a little bit bigger. And then an anvil. And we should have pretty wide spread of heights. And I think these can all be waterlogged. If I'm wrong, we'll find out pretty quick. So let's pick up our little dude. Or not. Stop. No. Okay. Everything's gonna be difficult, I guess. So let's just order these by height. I don't know which order they go in. Maybe this. Oh, wait a second. I thought the anvil was shorter than the chest. Is it? It's a block tall. What do you know? It's useless to us. Okay, what about the fence gate? Oh, you can't walk up. That means it's like a fence. Yeah. Okay, so that's also useless to us because it's 0.5, which is the same as a slab. So it's pretty much between this guy, who's barely above 0.5, and this guy, who's way above 0.5. So we'll try the chest first, because it's the least likely to work. You gotta do the reveal, you know? You try the least likely thing first, and then work your way up. Makes it more exciting at the end. The pufferfish might be able to get out really easy. Ow. Hopefully that doesn't happen. So the main concern is, if he is tiny, is he triggering it? This looks pretty conclusive. Yeah. All right, the chests don't work. That's fine. Ow. It's weird that he does that 2-stage two-stage puff thing. I never noticed that before. Ah, come on, every time. Please. Apparently, right-clicking is very challenging. Okay, so time for the counterintuitive block, at least visually counterintuitive. We shall put the pufferfish on top of a blade saw. That's not recommended. Can this even be waterlogged? Wait a second. We might be in trouble. Just to make absolutely 100% sure. Can't be waterlogged. Wow, I guess we're back to square one pretty quickly. I thought I was clever for coming up with this. Oh man, we're getting creative here. I'm running out of space of things to try. Oh, we should put these chests away, seeing as we don't need them any longer. And what was the other one I wanted to try? Thinking about a campfire maybe. If it's not lit, I think it can be submerged. We will find out. And then also the dripstone. Oh boy. Haha. And we got a flower pot too. I don't have like a catalog of waterlogged blocks memorized. So that makes it kind of hard when trying to figure it out. So maybe we should just test. Ah! Which of these can be waterlogged? Okay, yes, I expected that. Oh, we're sitting in underneath half of a block. Meaning it's useless to us. What about the chain? I bet you this is above half a block. Ho 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 ho! 0.59. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Okay, so we may have multiple options at work then, because I bet... I know skulk sensors can be underneath the water. Although they might mess up with our redstone. Oh, they're exactly half a slab. 0.5. Okay. Dripstone, of course, can be waterlogged. Oh, it's a lot higher, 0.6, but not as high as the chest. We're like finding this waterlog hierarchy of... Oh, I see. Okay. So let's start with the tallest one, which was the dripstone. I don't know if the dude can fall on it. Hey, what are you doing? No! Oh boy. Okay. All right, so we pop this here. It's not triggered. That's good. That's good. Oh. Oh ho ho ho. We might already be at the right height. So if we walk here, oh, look at how fast that is. That's exactly what we want. It's really slow in resetting, but we could do some redstone to fix that. Oh yes, look how speedy that is. Okay, I am curious to test the chain as well, because... Ow. Oh, come on, I'm like not even close. Okay. So dripstone works. Chain maybe works. We will see. Let's let it depuff. Okay. And that seemed a little slower, which would make sense because it's a little shorter. Yeah, look how low he's resting. Okay, so the dripstone is going to be better. That's pretty quick. When he floats up, it's pretty quick. So both of these would work. Pointed dripstone and a chain. Weird things. Let's just watch him float up and see. Oh, that's perfect. He floats up but doesn't hit the tripwire. That is the ideal scenario because you want him as close to the tripwire as possible to make that lamp turn on, or you know, the door or whatever. Yeah, okay, that's actually as perfect as we can get. Okay, so we'll just go with the dripstone. So now that the key redstone piece is worked out, we need to figure out where we want the door. So we pretty much either want over there or over here. We want it to be really close to this entrance because this is the dolphin tunnels. The dolphin tunnels go all over our base. If you recall from the dolphin tunnel episodes, like we can cross our island extremely quickly. Like now we're at the edge over here. That's back where we were. And then we can go to the opposite side. Yeah, the volcano's still finished. Unfinished, I mean. Oh, dude, I forgot about the shadow from that. So cool. But yeah, now we're on the total opposite side of the island. So we need it to connect with the dolphin tunnel. And roughly, the dolphin tunnel is probably about here-ish. Because all we really need is a drop chute. Just bear with me while I think out loud here. Like if we have a door, say, and this is it extended, and then we like walk up, the pufferfish triggers. Now this would be like a hole. And so then we just do a straight drop down into the dolphin tunnel. So we just have to line up the door pretty much with where the tunnel is currently. So we should count how far out this goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess just 4 probably. We could alternatively have like an indent somewhere. We just don't want it to be inside of the dolphin cage because we land in there, we're not getting out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the dolphin tunnel is like here, roughly, which is quite a ways away from either of those locations. So probably we'll need an indent. I'm really leaning towards having a secret door here just because it's so inconspicuous. We definitely would have to move the cat, but let's take a look at rough coordinates. What we got? 149, negative 242. 149, negative 242. Ooh, that's like right here. We have already kind of an indent. Actually, I bet the other place would just be on the other side here. This is like perfectly in the center. So this would probably make the most sense then. Where this cat is perfect. Like if we ran in here and like piston retracts, we fall down a pit, and we splash into the water, that'd work great. But then the pufferfish needs to be down a little bit. So we should maybe test if he triggers if we're like above him. There's like a little tiny sliver. Oh, there we go. So theoretically, there would be blocks above him, like here. And there'd be another block. Man, this is getting real messy. That's okay. Messy is fine as long as we're learning something. So if he's under here, we would be walking up here. All right. Yep. He triggers. Okay, so I think this is going to work. You know, this redstone probably is not going to be very complicated, which is too bad. I was kind of hoping for something. Oh, great. Now I can't push the cat out of the way. Move. We will find a new location for you. Okay, so the tripwires are going to be here, and then the pufferfish is going to be down in here. This will be the drop chute. We might want to move this. Actually, it might be all right to have a little viewing window. Like, oh, there's something down there, so we don't forget that the secret entrance is even here, you know? So the sticky piston will be here with a grass block. And then most of the time it'll be extended. I suppose I should just move this shulker box over there, huh? That'd be a little bit smarter. The tripwire goes there and there. And actually we should change this to be... When I'm doing redstone, I like to make the blocks that are holding the redstone items, so like redstone dust or tripwires or whatever, I like to make them something that's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be digging this. That's funny. Bro, this is impossible. The water just connects every single time. It's like it's trying to mess with me. Dude, this dripstone thing is pretty handy. I feel like there's a lot of scenarios in redstone where you need very specific height objects. So this is pretty cool. We'll wait to put the pufferfish in there for now. And we'll just connect... No. Wait, is it... No. This is all the redstone we need. So dumb. You gotta be kidding me. I thought... You know, I wanted a big redstone project, and never... All of the redstone projects I've ever done, whenever you're trying to fit it in a, like, cram it in a small space, it never works out. Never. You always have to, like, run around things. This is probably the only time in my entire life where it's like, oh yeah, this redstone is perfectly positioned that you can just put one torch there and not even use any dust or repeaters or try and mess with timing or... Literally, this is the bare minimum of what we need. Unbelievable. I wanted a big redstone. Stupid. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that. That's too funny. All right. Guess let's put the top on it. Well, it seems to finish off the redstone contraption. All we need to do is that. Oh boy. That is very quick. As you can tell, a little disappointed by the lack of redstone required. Also, it's kind of funny, but mostly disappointed. It's okay, there will be more redstone projects in the future. We've needed something like this for a while, so it's not wasted time, that's for sure. Well, now we just need the coordinates of here. He's trying to get out. Poof! Don't disappear. Don't disappear like you did last time. No, Poof. Poof, spare me. Okay. Poof's like, but I want to run and swim. I gave you a big area, okay, Poof? You know, sometimes you gotta just be happy with what you have. Man, I love how things can be waterlogged now. It looks so much nicer. Like the shulker block, it's like, ew, what is that ugly texture? But then the ender chest, it's like, oh, everything's normal. Looks all good. Okay, so the drop chute is going to be right there. And we can pretty much just dig straight up or straight down, whichever we prefer. Just gotta make sure Poof doesn't escape. He would like to. The problem is, dolphins... No, Poof, Poof, Poof. Look. You remember what we talked about? About running away from home? It's not a good thing, Poof. It's not. Okay. Classic Poof, that's what I have to say. Okay, so we'll make the tunnel. Let's just make sure 149, negative 243. Yeah, we're good. Oh, that's so speedy. Oh, this is a bit of a issue. There's all kinds of caves down here that I've forgotten, like long forgotten are here. Like there's I haven't used cobblestone in a very long time to just like fill in holes and whatnot. That's crazy. Need a little bit more stone. That should do it. And we can close this off and dig down like you're never supposed to do in Minecraft. And that should pretty much do it. It looks a little janky. It doesn't look like it's an official leaping down spot. But let's just see how it works. Oh yeah, that's speedy. That's so much speedier. Oh, nice. Oh hey, we can expand this thing as well. Where's my... Yes. 2 bits of soul sand. And then I probably need a lot of kelp to fill that all the way up. Oh, you know what we should do for this? I figured it out. We need to make this look like a regular cave wall. So you kind of just look at it, you're like, oh, that's a cave wall. But actually, it's a drop chute. So if we can just kind of, you know, sort of make the wall look like it's on purpose. That's pretty good. And then we just got to fill it up with water. Yeah, so then it's like, oh, this is just a normal, average, everyday wall. But then it's actually our secret entrance. Perfect. I like it, I like it. Okay, so we just have the cat hang out right here. It'll scare the creepers away. Hopefully not on top of us. And yeah, look at that. It's so fitting for a cat to be on top of something looking out. So I think that's just a better location for it in general. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's check on the, oh my. The mangrove trees have grown like gangbusters. This whole, oh my goodness, it's like wall to wall. I've never seen a tree like sprout out the top like that. Always something new, I guess. That's a lot of mangrove wood and not a lot of roots. And that's what we wanted. Wow, 3 trees over a stack of mangrove leaves. That's what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. Well, that's 2 for 2 today. That's pretty good. I guess if we've learned anything, it's probably that you don't need complicated redstone to have a really, really cool door. 1 piston, 1 torch, and tripwire. And I guess if you count a pufferfish as redstone, then you need a pufferfish. Oh, cool. Well, I think that's gonna do it for today. I hope you enjoyed our our redstone adventure. And I'll catch you next time. Later, later.